Adrian Broner facing Mayweather, how he got up, kept fighting, showed a lot of heart, tremendous heart, because with me fighting Mayweather, I mean, of course, with me having so much experience, I know how to handle any and every type of style, and, facing different opponents. Adrian Broner, if I was in his corner, I probably would have stopped the fight before he can live on, because you have a career, you still have a long career, and a fight like that can take a lot out of a fighter. Because I care about a fighter's well-being, because I'm a fighter. When I was young, when I was 24, 25, I'd be like, when a trainer stops a fight, you get upset. When a trainer throws a white towel in, fighter get upset. I'm like, I used to tell my corner, you better never throw a towel in on me. But you got to think about your career, longevity. But with me fighting Mayweather, he looks like he got steel in his glove.
What do you want people to remember about you?
The main thing is, as long as my kids remember, as long as my family remember, that's what's important when it's all said and done. Because fans, they move on to the next. They can be with you today. Same thing like with LeBron. You got fans that's going on social media. They got on his sneakers and talking bad about him. So, you live and you learn. My thing is family. That's what's important to me. As I get older and as I get wiser, family.
Just to follow up on what you're saying about Adrian, you were in there against Maidana, and you know
Yes.
how serious of an opponent he is. So when Adrian is fighting him, he did the humping him in the corner. Like, how seriously can you be taking the fight if you're doing that kind of shit during the fight, right? Don't you have to have 100% of your focus on fighting him and not doing that other shit?
That's why I play a major key.
That's what I'm asking.
Normally, his training camp is in Cincinnati, where there's a lot of distractions. What happened? I got on the phone with him. Get here. We need you here where there's no distractions. And he's still going to make a lot of mistakes because he's young. No different from me. I made a lot of mistakes. But I didn't have a mentor like a Floyd Mayweather to communicate and tell me right from wrong.
Do you see a difference in him today, and do you think we'll see a difference in him on Saturday against Sean Porter than we saw in his previous couple fights?
Well, I think that it's a lot that he still have to learn. To whereas when Leonard Ellaby is on the podium talking about the fighters, Adrian has to realize he can't just praise him. In the promotion world, we have to be on an even playing field. No different from what we talked about in the past about the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. Only thing I wanted to be was on an even playing field. So, Sean Porter has been champion before, so we can just talk. This guy has one loss, and Adrian Broner has one loss. So, I think it's a good matchup.
If he takes it as seriously as you take it, or close to that seriously, how good can he be?
He could be a pay-per-view star. A lot of times fighters, when they get into business, fighters first they say, you know what? I want to be world champion. I want to make a lot of money. At one particular time, they wanted to be on a certain network. But then of course, Mayweather, I come in, I change the game. It's all about the small guys now. Not taking anything away from the heavyweights. But I changed the sport of boxing. I done something in the sport of boxing no fighter in history has ever done, and probably will never do. Whereas we don't, nothing against the Klitschko's or no other heavyweight, but this era of boxing is all about Mayweather. And I've been around a long time. I've been around a very, very long time. But as far as with Adrian Broner, he's super talented.
You talk about Errol Spence, because Errol Spence, a lot of people don't know him yet, but you've been around him for a while. So what do you see there?
Well, this is what happened. You know, I call a spade a spade. I was, I done time. So when I was locked away, when I came out, I was still off a little while. When I came back to the gym, when I came back to the gym, I wasn't boxing, orthodox fighters. The guys that I was boxing, because my fight, instantly under my contract, was with
Robert
Guerrero. So he was a southpaw. So the first guy that started sparring was a southpaw. So he was giving me, he was giving me good work, real good work.